Welcome to Blending the Family, the podcast. Topics can range from dads hitting rock bottom, daughters watching their parents divorce, or even what is a good wine for couples to have while talking about finances. Here's your host, who actually owns a copy of the best of Milli Vanilli. Imagine that, Tommy Maloney.
Yes, it is true. I really do have a copy of Milli Vanilli, the best of Milli Vanilli. Welcome to another episode of Blending the Family. I am your podcast host, Tommy Maloney. Thank you as always for listening, downloading, sharing, commenting. It is just heartwarming. On this episode, I've taken a little bit from the past and want to share with you. Here's how this all came about. I was on a Skype call with this gentleman named Joe. And Joe had reached out to me because he found my background very interesting. I don't find it interesting because, I don't know. My mantra of lately is to stop being a secret. And I need to, I guess, share more of me to you to help you. And Joe put it as very eloquently that I need to create this ripple effect. And being a secret, not letting others know about what we're going to talk about on this podcast, is not helping. I am not serving, and that's why we're on this planet. I hope you agree. We're on this planet to serve others. And because I had this epiphany, this aha moment, that I am too much of an only child. And I really am an only child. And that means that I did a lot of things on my own. I played Legos by myself. I watched TV by myself. My mom worked 2 jobs raising me, and she did a fantastic job. And so I spent a lot of time by myself, and I really don't share a lot. When you and I meet, I'd rather hear more about you than me talking about me. That's my comfort zone. So like I said, this mantra of mine is I need to stop being a secret. And one of the secrets that I need to help share, and I'm going to use the word promote, is this coloring book that we have. It was written by Becca when Becca was, I just had this number, Becca was 11. Where's the note? Age 11. And Connor was 10 at the time. Right now, Becca's 15. Oh, crikey. She'll be 16 in October, which is coming up. And Connor is 14. He'll be 15 next year. But these young kids at the time wrote 10 tips on how to survive your parents' divorce. And then another friend of mine said, you ought to take those tips and create a coloring book. And that's what we did. We created this coloring book for younger kids who are going through, their parents are going through a divorce, and the kids just don't know how to express themselves as of yet. And I don't know what it is. When I tell people about this coloring book, they go, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. I know. And I want to share it with you. And I'm not going to lie to you. Please go to our website, blendingthefamily.com, buy books, buy them. Because the money is supposed to go to their college fund. And I'm freaking out because I think I saved like $2. I think that's what I made from our latest garage sale. And by the way, I did not sell any CDs or record albums at the garage sale because I like those. But I digress. On this episode, what I've done is I've taken the YouTube a video of me interviewing Becca and Connor after the book had been, I think the book had just been published. And they wrote the script, they wrote the questions, so it's me interviewing them about their book, 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce. Now, I also need to mention, this book would not have been created without the great artistic value of Terry Sorrell. And Terry's website, because Terry's the one who illustrated this coloring book, Terry's website is www.tsirrell.com, and I'll put that in the show notes. Again, www.tsirrell.com. My radio friends will be going, no, it's www.tsirrell.com. Terry Sorrell, look him up. Great person to work with. He was just, he got it. He understood the kids' tips and what the value this coloring book is for families. So that's where I'm going to leave you at. This interview from our YouTube channel, Becca and Connor, being interviewed by moi for the coloring book, 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce. Have a great day. Thanks for sharing. If you need to get a hold of me, email me, Tommy@blendingthefamily.com, Tommy@blendingthefamily.com. Have a great day and enjoy, as always.
Hi, I'm Becca.
And I'm Connor.
And we are the authors of The 10 Tips to Survive Your Parents' Divorce.
The coloring book.
Today, the person that will be videotaping us and questioning us is
Tommy Maloney. My dad.
And my bonus dad. Bonus means step. And Connor is my bonus brother. Well, first question, please.
First question is, how did you two come up with this 10 tips and the coloring book portion of it?
We were inspired by you because you were writing a book and we thought it would be cool if we could.
Yeah, you were writing the book when we first met. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So we thought it would be cool if we could.
Yeah. And I mean, we wanted to write a book about, like, something that no one else has ever done.
But
And-
I bet they have. But we did it different.
But we wanted to write our book from kids to kids about divorce.
So what you're saying is you hadn't seen a lot of books out there to help you to go through what you were going through during the divorce. So you took your experience and wrote it out.
Yes.
Yes.
So my next question is, how did you guys come up with the 10 tips? How did you get inspired and how did that all work out?
We found a notebook and pen.
And the notebook was just for the coloring book.
We randomly found it.
Yes. And we went up to my mom's room and just started brainstorming a bunch of ideas.
And from there, we had to go to my other bonus sister's
Betsy.
place, and we did it there too.
We literally took the notebook anywhere that we possibly could and brainstormed and figured out the top 10 tips that we would put in our coloring book. And it was interesting because our book originally was going to start out as just a book for someone to read, but then we decided to maybe turn it into a coloring book.
And we thought that would be cool, and it came out pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you two said, you hadn't seen a book written by kids for kids about
Yeah.
the subject of divorce. So that's
Yes.
fantastic. So other than kids getting this book in the kids' hands, who else do you want to get your book in their hands?
Child therapist,
And parent educators,
and like you said,
children.
Excellent. Well, the two of you seem to be very inspired by writing books and things like that, but at the same time, you have some free time. Do you either of you play sports?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am a competitive gymnast, and I go around a lot of places, and I compete. And I just had my states competition, and on floor I got second place, and on vault I got fourth.
Excellent.
I play hockey and basketball. And hockey, I have some teams I play against, and I do that a lot. And in basketball, I just play with my community.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I know you have a draft of the coloring book. What if we say we randomly choose a tip that we can leave your audience with and inspire them to purchase the book?
Okay. Drum roll, please. Tip number 9.
If you have other siblings and your parents treat you differently, don't think your parents don't love you.
They treat you differently because you and your siblings have different likes. Well, like we said before,
I'm Connor.
and I'm Becca. Super Twin Powers unite!
Thank you for listening to Blending the Family. Don't worry, we know he's not funny. That's Tommy.